Hello, everybody out there in Pavlov land. We have a special cast for you tonight. Joining me is maybe RFL
Hello.
and definitely Rig.
Hello.
And they're going to be your presenters for tonight. I'm going to get out of the way and just try and do my best on observing. But I'm going to pass it straight over to those guys. So go ahead.
All right, so Rafael, who do you have winning this game tonight?
I mean, Lucky Round, no offense to Sunset Raven, is obviously, I would say, the favorite just by the results so far. So yeah, I think they got this, but it hopefully will still be a good game, or maybe even an upset. Who knows? Sometimes I'm wrong. Not a lot, but sometimes it happens.
I definitely agree. I mean, Lucky Round has had a really good season. Like they finished top seed, even above OP, who we know all are OP. Um, uh, so yeah, I think they have really solid tactics game. But Sunset Raven have the shooters in my mind. So we'll see tactics or shooting, which will come out on top.
Yeah, and Sunset Ravens is always something of a wild card because I feel like they play a little bit different. They play aggressive, and it's oftentimes hard to read what they're doing. So, like an organized team against Lucky Round might just get caught off guard.
Oh
So
yeah,
let's see about
certainly.
that.
Yeah, I think Sunset Raven has players like Chuma and Rocket, where you just say, just go kill, and that's what they do, and they're good at it. Whereas if you're gonna try and form any kind of tactical maneuvers with them, that's more tricky. So yeah, we'll see. Probably you'll see different play styles from the teams on T side. CT side is usually very similar, but I do feel that also Sunset Ravens can get rather aggressive even on the CT side to try and get those picks and try and take that space on the maps and catch their opponents unaware.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't really have picks and bans. If anybody has them in chat, feel free to drop them. We weren't able, and there doesn't appear to be any stream. We do know first map though. It was a little bit delayed. That's why we're stalling a little bit, just to make sure second map is well underway before we start first map.
Yeah.
And we can still take a look at the beautiful tournament setup. Rick, as a player, how do you feel about this tournament? Do you prefer it, or do you like
You mean the
hate
double
it?
elimination?
Yeah, yeah. First time
Yeah.
for Pavlov now.
Yeah. I mean, I've advocated for double elimination previously. I feel that it's nice for teams to feel like it's not just that's the end after the first round, because losing in, say, round of eight, it's kind of stinky because then you have to spend the next 2, 3 weeks of just being on the sideline. But giving teams a more active role throughout and feeling that, just the first time is not the end, I feel that that's probably quite good for morale, especially for the teams in the lower seeds in which they can, still have a chance to climb even from the bottom. And for example, here, I think it was which no, I'm mistaken. Sunset Ravens, for example, they're here in the semifinals in the losers bracket, but they lost in the first round of winners. But that's not the end, obviously, and we know they're a capable team when they have the correct players and when everyone's got a good day.
Yeah, yeah. I think the only problem I had in my head was what happens if like the same team play over and over. I think there was like obviously if FBI managed to beat the winner of today's game, then you will face old people again. And I think if you then win, then old people gets another go, meaning you played them 3 times. And I think it would have even been maybe possible to play like one team would have been possible to play 4 times against each other, and then it gets a little bit. I mean, 3 times is already pretty silly, but 4 times would be extra silly. But yeah, overall, I agree. It's an interesting format. It gives us lots of games, some brand confusion, so it's good.
Yeah. Now, I don't think that teams can meet each other more than 3 times, because every team has 2 lives. Once you lose your first one, you're down to losers, and you have to fight your way back up. And the only way to get back up is to reach the grand finals,
That's
which is, of
true,
course, the
actually.
final where the winners and the losers, and each team has 2 lives. So that's why the losers have to reset the bracket by winning the first one before they can actually play for the winning game. That's the benefit of getting to the finals in the winners bracket.
Yeah, that's true. Still, 3 times is
Oh
fairly,
yeah,
you know, it's a big number, but you know.
absolutely. If the winners of the losers bracket can reset the finals, you might potentially have up to 10 maps in a row. That's gonna be a marathon, and people are definitely gonna be sore towards the end. I wouldn't be
So
surprised if
the
you
finals
see.
is best of 5. Is that correct?
Yeah,
It
best of
used to be,
5
but
in
I
both
don't know about
potential
this format.
games,
Okay, that's crazy.
and the losers finals will be as well. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if in the very finals there you'd see people switching out players just because maybe their controllers can't even last that long.
Or just, you know, just fatigue. Like after 5 maps, I'm sure you're just done for.
Oh yeah, oh
Anyhow, I
yeah.
think
I think a longer break in between the first and second would. I think people would appreciate that. Maybe like half an hour, you know, stretch some, maybe take your dog out, to have a drink of water, use the bathroom, all of that stuff. Maybe a shower for some of the sweatier players.
yeah, we'll see if it comes to that. First, we'll have this game, and I think we can get started. Killing, I'm not 100% if the timing will work out, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, let's go. First map will be. You mentioned it, but my brain is not very good.
Oil
It's
rig.
oil rig.
Yes. Rig's favorite map.
I mean, it's the new version. We all know Phoenix hates it, but aside from that, I think it's fairly popular.
Yeah, some questionable changes were made when it was brought into official Pavlov.
Yeah, I don't think they were like mega conscious. I think they just designed it with style and check in mind and didn't really think about the changes. But I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So we have. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, I'm just going to mention one of the more annoying aspects being the railings, which of course, if you hit the railings themselves, bullets don't go through. But if you hit the paneling in between, they are penetrable in almost all places.
Yeah. The railing always has been my enemy though, so that's not new. It looks like Lucky Round. It should be Lucky Round's map pick, so that means Sunset's Ravens side pick, and they decided to go CT. So we'll see what happens. We have Alien Tech, Samsonite, Miller, Comet, and Yaku, which I think is pretty much the best Lucky Round roster, I think, what they can muster in terms of players. And on the Sunset Ravens, we have Clamp, Chuma, Mike, Jedi Milo, and Rocket, and also 5 players in, so we shall see.
Indeed. Both players obviously want to bring their best, because if you lose this game, you're out. That's it for this season. And I'm not surprised by Lucky Round bringing in their top team. A little bit of a risky plant there, not clearing sight fully, but it works out. It's down to 3 retake.
And we have the
Miller
flank
with a backstab.
Miller. And so far it hasn't even been called, so now it's just Chuma. Can he clutch this out? They know where he is. Flashbang does nothing. They are mostly quite low. Miller is trying to go for the kill.
Yeah,
but then
Chuma's low as well. He's half health, 1 or 2 shots. Well, 2 or 3. That's 1, but he's out of time. This round is lucky rounds. Let's see how much damage. Of course, saving in this position would be very viable, considering they're likely to buy Deagles next round anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, he couldn't win the round, so... And there's no, like, frag money from kills, so he probably should have saved the Deagle, but... You know, it's not easy. Although, he was also a little bit pinned there, so...
Yeah, Miller being called in CT means there's no way forward, no way back. You can just stand your ground, basically.
They do a 5-man in 1 lane. I absolutely hate it.
But against a save, it's most likely quite viable.
Yeah, but it's still a big risk. 1 grenade could end half the team.
Interesting choice to try a smoke there on the CT side.
I'm not sure what all this util is about. I feel like that's just wasting money. You have the position, you have the plant. You're just over-investing in this round.
I think Sunset Raven stacked mid in that round and left only Jedi Milo to receive the full team of Lucky Round, which was very difficult for him, obviously. Didn't work out to his benefit. Maybe they were thinking that, you know, Lucky Round might do this whole full mid rush or something, and we're gonna meet them.
Yeah.
Very nice headshots by Mike here.
Yeah, he could even get that done from, I believe it was Comet who pushed up, but he decided not to try it. I would have liked to see that, because the deagles are now not worth a whole lot. But still, 2 nice headshots, gets the kills.
Yeah, they're obviously buying guns this round, keeping the deagles, not that big of a deal, but he probably felt just as likely to die trying to reach for this gun as he would be running away.
But the thing is, if you time it right, and you basically come back as the bomb explodes, he should be fairly safe, because they couldn't be in line of sight due to the bomb exploding mostly. And he would also only lose a nice grenade in mid, I think. And then also they get a long, they get pocket there.
Yes, 5v3, and they haven't even entered sight yet. Mike valiant effort, putting out a bit of effort. Yeah, getting 1 kill for his shooting, but not quite enough to prevent the take of the site, and Clam, it's down to a save now. There's nothing he can really do.
Yeah, they probably don't know where he is, but at the same time, there's not a whole lot of space. So I feel like Sunset Ravens needs to really slow it down a little bit. They're just losing players super early and then just getting basically destroyed here. This was really one-sided so far.
Yeah, and information is, of course, information is king, but you should try to get information and then maybe drop a smoke if you see him coming this way, delay a bit, and time is on the CT side. Time is their friend. You only have 1 minute and 45 seconds to take a site and plant a bomb or kill all the CT. And sometimes that might feel like a lot when you're entering site with 1 minute left, but sometimes you end up down to the last 20 seconds and then you start getting rushed, and when you rush you make mistakes.
Yeah. We shall see if Lucky Run can keep this momentum. Hopefully we get some close games. Flashbang ineffective in mid. Looks like another standard setup, I would say.
But just like you said, Sunset Ravens are holding back more now. They don't want to get kicked early. Very lovely grenade into Zed there. Almost got the player.
Prevents Sam from getting onto site out of Z. I think they're playing a little bit more for retake now. But he gets
very dangerous there.
Jaco gets another.
Met in the smoke there. Good shooting by Mike, taking it to a 2v3. Still an uphill battle, especially with only 1 player left.
Like there was a little bit
got
of
the flank. Oh, that could have been a great flank, but 2 players ready to receive him.
Yeah. I think there was a little bit of miscommunication because Mike was not checking mid at all. Maybe he thought that Rocket cleared mid as he pushed through, but maybe it was just bad timing. Anyways, like the flank, you know, this could have been Sunset Ravens round if they managed to fight at the same time, but they got cleared 1 by 1.
That's the tricky part about CT. Whenever you need to move a player around, you're potentially giving up a lane and giving the T another venue to enter. That's why you don't want to lose players early. And just like that, Comet takes Mike. But Rocket fires back, and it's down to 4v4 again.
Yeah, but Rocket is, I think, hurt. Nice half HP and catches Sam, but gets flanked in the mid.
Yeah.
I'm now coming out of Z, getting 2, so this might just be the first round.
Getting both the mid pushers. Yeah, you can't be picking up bomb in the open like that. You're gonna get punished. So first round for Sunset Ravens.
Yeah, this was after loss money, so Sunset Ravens eco is now in a fairly decent spot. But obviously Lucky Round after 4 rounds still has decent money.
Yeah, and if Lucky Round win this round, then Sunset Ravens eco is... They may be able to afford
Yeah.
one more buy with util, but after that, they're down to guns deals again. It's a quick bridge push, which works out despite the team kill.
Yep.
But now Lucky Round seems almost a little bit stuck. They're not moving. They're just sticking around here, around bridge.
Yeah, it looks like
Not
they want to
sure
go
about
back, but they're kind of
Yeah,
stuck.
they are.
But if that player now dies, oh, the timing in Jedi Milo's favor. He just snuck through. He doesn't realize two people behind him. Reaches
Yeah.
for something, gets killed. I think he wanted to
Yeah, his
switch out his
position was
G3.
quite obvious. 2v2 now. The positioning of Lucky Round should be fairly obvious, especially with all this util coming out, and no one is watching B.
Pushes through the smoke.
Yeah, really aggressive. Clam should know they won't be on long. He should have been able to see them running back there from his position. Maybe not. And
They get it.
fine retake. Win both 1v1 duels. Plenty of time to pick up guns, and their economy is going to be looking a lot nicer now. Meanwhile, it looks like Lucky Round have packed up a bit of money, especially on Miller. But one more round like this, and they may be going pistols as well.
Yep. I think maybe 2 rounds Comet also has a decent bit. So I feel like that they could, even it out. But basically, after that, it will be down to the wire. So also depends on how many frags they can get. Not sure what happened there in mid. I feel like they had a good position, but then they kind of just got stuck in mid and then fell back, which I'm not entirely sure as to why that was.
No. I think 4 people still just pushing towards A site would have worked out in their favor.
Yeah.
Like they could have smoked.
Maybe they were scared again from Z because Clam got killed the round prior.
Yeah,
but,
they probably should have smoked it off and just prevented the B players from rotating fully. Flashes, smokes, holding them off. I know Z can be really a very bad spot to be naded in from bridge area.
But they're getting flunked. Somebody flunked all the way. I think it's Rocket. He gets Comet and Sam.
And oh wow, 3k from Rocket with that flank. They were completely unfair.
Yeah, Yaku gets him, but Chuma is there to just deny anything. So I feel like Sunset Ravens is playing more aggressive now, which is kind of the opposite, but it works out. So
Well, we did
works,
mention that earlier. Yeah, like players like Rocket, you just want to let them loose, and they can have an uncanny ability of finding those timings, finding the openings in the T side's advance. Like if they're not pushing mid, just take it, run all the way up and just flank B main.
And now Lucky Round kinda has to slow it down, get another round, because if they go into the half for like 3 or 4 rounds, that is obviously not what they want.
No.
I'm not sure if I would say this is like T or CT sided. I think it's a fairly balanced map overall. Maybe slightly T, but even that is down to the teams.
Yeah. Generally, the more venues the T side has to attack, the more T sided it will be. And Oil Rig has a fair bit of labyrinthian passages. Mid, you can reach both sides from it. You can go underneath, which is quite a unique feature as far as maps go.
Yeah, Sam gets a pick, turns it into 3v4, but it doesn't seem like they're committing to one side. Oh, the timing.
Oh.
That is most unfortunate. I think Rocket saw the tip of the gun and Sam didn't. But he gets killed. Rocket probably saw the bomb, so rotation should be coming in.
I had doubts that he saw the bomb. He just ran away immediately, but Maybe he thought there was
I think
safe
running
flank
away there
coming.
is fine. If you know where the bomb's are, it's better to stay alive. Obviously, he got refragged on the bridge, but they get the plant down. But
Oh,
now they're both
down to a
stuck on site.
1v3. Oh, he hears the running, but can't get the kill.
Yeah.
Potentially winnable situation, but very difficult when you're stuck on site like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why both of them pushed onto site. He got the one kill and then almost got the second. He pre-fired, but he pre-fired a little bit too early. That's just how it goes sometimes. 4-4.
Potentially could be that the player not carrying the bomb might be thinking, well, if bomb carrier goes down, then I can't get on site and get the bomb down, so I'm like, that is the priority.
Yeah, I suppose, but at the same time, I feel like they should have, or one of them should have fallen off. And now they're doing a field 4-man. I really don't like it. But also, Sunset Raven not really using their util. They have a lot. No smoke, no cremates. Bloody take on the site.
2v3 post plant again, just
Yeah.
like last round in a very difficult situation, but quite different position on the CT here. We got 2 players flanking main, and will
I'm surprised Miller even survived that. Oh, it was Miller. It was,
yeah, basically no chance there on the first half. So a surprisingly good hold, 5-4 for Sunset Ravens. After losing the first 3 rounds, I think it was, they definitely pulled it back once they got guns in their hands.
Two players staying in spawn is always a good strat.
And I need to have a little bit of a chat first, you know?
Yeah. Not sure if this is intentional or not, the slow sort of thing. But it doesn't look like Lucky Round is capitalizing. They're just staying in place.
Lucky Round have done the push into B main side very frequently. Oh, beautiful shot by Mike there. He has been hitting the heads this game.
Yep. But good flashbangs denying the plant. There's also still somebody on site, and I don't think they know, even though he's running around like crazy.
2 versus 4 now for these. Oh, 1v3. Miller, the only seats play left, and he is nowhere close.
I have no idea where the heck he is. Did he push long? But
must have pushed long through OSHA.
Very long.
He's not gonna be ready.
Why you don't do that. And even if he was, it was still like obvious where he would come from and everything. So this is why you don't push. I feel like especially on pistol because you're just so late. So now like around bit of trouble right here, I would say. They need to turn this around and turn it around quick, or they're gonna lose the first map. Yaku forcing the I'm not a fan. Most of Sunset Raven seem to have armor. Maybe Chuma, maybe Rocket not, but the rest will have armor.
Honestly, the surprise can sometimes come in clutch, especially if you manage to get the 2-tap on the head.
Yeah, but if you hit 2 headshots, then pretty much any gun is good, right? So
yeah. But I don't know. Personally, I find aiming with the to be fairly easy compared to other guns.
It doesn't appear to be working out this round.
No.
With no kills, and now Yaku will be able to buy an M4 and no armor. Barely any util.
Or is not as important on the CT side, of course.
16? No, he goes for M4.
But you are vulnerable to grenades. You're very vulnerable to grenades if you don't have armor. And also flashes. Flashes, they don't penetrate the armor. Oh, just like what we were talking about.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Losing a player immediately to grenade.
Whoa, whoa, I
perfect
mean, that would
grenade.
have killed him with armor as well.
Yeah.
That's just a perfect
For
grenade.
sure. Clam just cleaning house here. As I say,
gets
this he
clean
gets
himself.
killed, but yeah.
And it's 3v3
Good
now.
against
Miller
Rocket,
taking
yeah.
easy with a headshot.
And Miller is
Very
pushing
lovely.
again.
Oh, he's pushing hard on A long.
I mean,
Doesn't
Rocket
see
should have
anyone
called
else
this. So
Yeah, of course. But now they know pretty much for sure it's B. And Alien Tech gets domed. And Miller's flank and mounts to nothing.
Mike lurks him out. That's the thing, right? Now Sam has to hold the fort. But Chuma just swings out and one-shots him. Not much he can do there. Maybe hack the pillar, but...
Yeah. I haven't seen Chuma play much recently, but I mean, he's proving that he can still play at a peak level.
And this is now do or die, I would say. If Lucky Run can't win this round, then it might be Jover. And it looks like the answer is more aggression.
Yeah, I mean, Comet certainly can push very aggressively. One of the, I would say, best tactical minds of the game currently, but also a very capable shooter. Now, you don't need to shoot well if you're able to get behind your opponent, so that's how I get all my kills.
I'm not sure I like this position that they tried to hold here, because they were like flanked from 3 angles.
Yeah.
And Sunset Raid was just holding the position and farming them. And now it's 2v4.
Early push into B main can be extremely potent, but you don't want to stick around. You don't want to stick around,
I wouldn't stay there. Yeah.
No, especially not when they have mid. They can flank from there. And
Miller with the long flank again, but...
Yeah, Yaku should just... He should have just run away. Miller should not even be entertaining the idea of fighting anyone here. They need any gun, any money they can get here.
Gets the pre-fire, but gets clean up from behind them, so this is falling apart hard.
Yeah, not much you can do in that position, unfortunately, apart from hugging a wall, crouch in, and hoping for the best.
I feel like the early aggression from Comet worked, but then he overstayed his, the welcome. Should have, you know, get the pick and then fall off again, you know?
Yeah. And you always want to keep your enemies guessing, you know? If you can prove that mid is not safe, then they will avoid it for a long time, even when you're long gone. Looks like Rocket is trying his trying to duel against Miller here again on long.
Yeah, but Miller is smart in just denying getting the intel.
Oh, it's Yaku.
It's Yaku, okay. Making sure he's pretty sure, I think, that it's not actually an A. Although most of Lucky Round seems to have... it's kind of unclear.
Very nice.
Now
there. I need to learn that.
Yeah. I think Sunset Ravens has to do something. Clock's ticking. So far, no picks. Certainly a bit of damage on both teams.
Less than 40 seconds left, and
a bouncy flashbang.
Yep. This is the point in the game when the CT sides start thinking like, okay, when they start hitting something, that's where they're going. You don't have time for fakes anymore. Oh, Alien Tech swings wide, gets 2.
Miller
nice.
clears mid again, and now it's 2v4 with the Rocket being one shot and Jedi Milo being half HP. I think this round is about over. They do have the money, they can keep going, but it's pretty much
Yeah, at this point it's not even if you get all the perfect shots, like when you have 10 seconds left, You're not gonna win this. City can just run away if they want to.
Should I reset to get rid of the flashbang bounty?
Nah, it's fine.
Nah.
Depending. If it goes to 9-10 or something, then I would have regretted this decision, but I think we can...
Yeah, it's our little, you know, metronome.
Standard opening here. Definitely be aware of the fact that there's like mid aggression. Although there's double A long aggression. See, now if they would just fall back, reset, and shift towards B, instead of going into mid like this, I feel like I would have liked this a lot more. Because they must know it's not an A.
Taking the plan. Or rather delaying it a bit.
Gets Jaco as he runs around.
4v3 now in both plans here.
Yeah.
We have Clippers on Miller. Maybe he will try to go for a... Well, he's dead.
I think Miller is
so...
the one in... Yeah, he's far back. Oh no,
oh, that's tough for Alien.
Oh
no. Yeah. Probably was flashed there.
I feel
So
like if Miller and Jaco would have paired up there and done the flank together, then this would have went way better.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of 1v1s which they all lost. So yeah, pretty decisively.
Yeah, it's easy to think what could have happened afterwards, unfortunately. Very even kill count on the Sunset Ravens side. They're all pulling their weights, none of them going negative. Not so good on the unlucky round. Maybe we'll see some switching of players.
Yeah, but I have to say, in the old days, Chuma would have had a better KD. Like, what is this even, Chuma? Are you even trying?
I mean, I would say that just the overall skill of Pavlov players has been steadily going up. So someone like Chuma, even if he is good, he doesn't stick that far out. And I would say that the people going 20 plus kills in a serious game has been getting more and more rare.
All right, I think Dust 2 is next map. Not sure if it's finished. Do we have intel on that?
It is.
All right, should we just go for it? This should be Sunset Ravens pick.
I'm gonna go for a quick drink, but I'll be right back.
Sure. It's past my bedtime, old man. And it looks like Lucky Round opted to go CT first, which again is a T-sided map, so you want that extra round on T. We just have to see if this time around they can pull off, I think, CT a little bit better.
Just to confirm, who won map 1?
Sunset Raven 10-5, I believe, was the score.
Sunset Raven take first. Cool. Oh my god, why can't I? Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and as chat points out, it was 0-4 and then 9 rounds in a row. This is not finals. This is losers bracket. So your information is wrong. Finals is next week, I think. I don't know. Could be the week after. Technically, Björn, that's not correct. If OP loses against whoever, there would be more losers bracket action in the finals, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, pissed round, pretty slow start from Sunset Ravens, taking it slow. Interesting, because I would say you can do hard action. Decided to swap in Nub, and his first action of the day is, oh my god, Alien Tech just one-handed while flashbanging. That's insane. I was about to say Nub's first action was losing his face, but everybody lost his face. Alien Tech just locking Z down, showing who's boss, one-handing somebody while flashing him. It's just a disrespect, I have to say.
Yeah,
I love it.
The whole team lost face there.
Yep, in more than one sense. They must be shattered at this point. Like they went 3 people into A short / Z, and none
Yeah.
came out.
What do you even do in this situation? Take your 2 players, run B, and hope that there's only one guy there. But
Clem's trying to regain honor, not expecting Alien Tech, who gets the 4K, leading just Rocket to, you know, lack of morale means he also loses his face. So yeah,
yeah,
that's not
yeah,
how you
very
want to
strong.
start the T is pistol. That's rough,
Indeed.
man.
I mean, Alien Tech is the kind of player that you want to just throw out and here, you know, go wild. He can definitely shoot. One of the best shooters in the league right now, I would say. So if he can get the drop on people, he is the kind viable to do 4Ks, maybe even aces. Maybe we'll see an ace from him today.
But then again, I feel like if you play it right as a team, you should not allow somebody to get more than, I don't know, 2 or 3 kills. Obviously, things go wrong, and they definitely went wrong there. The one hand is just beautiful. We'll see if Sunset Raven can shake this off, or if this will traumatize them. Clem, the Englishman, being just in tunnels with a knife, waiting to mark somebody, although the CTs have no reason to go in there, so I'm not sure what he's expecting.
Yeah, with his fellow national holding the other side of the tunnel entrance.
I mean, this works on public, where people are stupid enough to go into tunnels, but Lucky Round just shoots into tunnels. I don't particularly like the grenade. That's 600 on a safe round. That's a lot of money to just get a kill that you should have gotten otherwise. But you know, dead is dead, and Chuma dies, and the rest just hides. But again, Lucky Round has no reason to really do anything here. Sure, it would be nice to make some more money with these 3 ohms, but not getting a kill and still around is perfectly fine.
The action is riveting with these knife people standing around corners. It's just like back in London.
This reminds me of the Simpsons episode where they watch football, like the soccer match, and they just shoot back and forth, and nothing happens.
Yeah, and
this is pretty much
isn't it beautiful that Nub here is embracing the national pastime of the rest of his British teammates?
And now Jai goes for it and does nothing. Clan does get a kill. I think Leon even had an M4. I could be wrong. He buys
But
another.
that was after
you know,
the end of the round, so
yes, but
no
still
kill bonus
denied
for
the
you.
rifle. No kill bonus, but he did deny the rifle if there was one. Yeah. I can't remember. But yeah, good start for Lucky Not so far. But last map, somebody was pointing this out. They got 4 rounds and then they lost 9 in a row. So you know.
Yeah.
2 people on a
Oh,
interesting.
That's a very rough encounter.
Miller fumbling around reloading there. That really. He had the opportunity to get the refrag, but he waited a little bit too long.
I don't think Clam was fully flashed. He went off behind him.
But even not, I feel like he needed to swing out. He was dead either way, you know?
Yeah. I would have definitely loved to see such early aggression accompanied by a grenade into the long doors. You can get a very nice lineup of a nade.
Was waiting on there. He was just in the corner and then just peeking at the very last guy. So yeah, this was perfect for Sunset Ravens. Just a quick take.
Yeah, it worked out super well for them. There's a very good lineup you can get from Car throwing a nade at the long doors. Whoopsie! Yep,
it
realized.
It's cam out.
Did anyone hit?
Oh, he was trying to knife. Alien Tech still with the ump. And this map, I mean, I'm hating on the ump a lot, but on this map, there's so many long angles. You know, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Hopefully he can prove me wrong and get like 5 kills with it.
Yeah, if you're gonna have an ump, you better be sitting on like B side and riding behind the bombs or something.
I mean, he's in A short, which is pretty short distance. The issue is what's happening now. If they are not fighting you in A short, then you know you have an ump, and what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Somebody in the smoke.
Penetrate the boxes.
Ooh. It's taken out. He's going too long now. Yeah, maybe he gets the drop on the
Young
dropper
getting one
guy.
kill. Oh,
Yep. Beautiful double
see, that's
headshot.
what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but the deagle would have also worked. And then this happens, you know?
Yeah, but with the Ump, you got like, 10 bullets a second. With the Deagle, you got 3 or something.
Yeah, but with the deagle, you only need 1. And I believe Alien Tech can get that one. And now his eco is kinda the shitter. He can buy the M4, no attachments, no util. He's playing a short, so you kind of want a flashbang there, I would say. Obviously, you don't strictly speaking need one, but it's nice to have one. Artillery barrage coming out.
Well.
Good effect on target, but that CT player wisely decided to not stick around for that. I mean, they've been doing this for almost every round where they had money, so he was probably expecting this at this point. And,
Raven sending 4 people out long, one of them dying to Comet, but at least they know where Comet is.
Yeah, but it's not a big secret that a CT will probably be on site, I feel like. I don't like this massive stacking up on A long, because if you have a short and CT, then you can really hurt the crossing. If we had some flashbangs there from Alien Tech or from somebody else, then the A long would have delayed even more, but Miller, I don't know if he didn't have the money. But yeah, now the A short players are there.
They know where the terrorists are. And yeah, this is a very tricky battle. Going up the ramp and trying to fight short, especially if there's multiple players there. Could have been
sure
difficult
what Leon
there.
is doing. He's just in mid, just not doing anything. Like, not your teammates, man.
He's living his best Lion life.
I guess. Maybe he heard the music of the map and just said to vibe there, or maybe he was fearing a rotate. But so far, Sunset Ravens pretty much only hit the side they initially hit. No crazy fakes, no crazy rotations. So bit of a swing. They definitely seem to be favored by that.
A is just a more attractive spot in almost every case. B has basically one entrance. Going through mid to B can be very difficult, but it can also be rewarding if the CT side is not expected.
Yeah, but more importantly, you usually face only one person in mid and then one person in B. So
yeah,
and it looks like they're thinking B is safe because Yaku is in lower tunnels still. Gets Chuma's head, and then his head is being taken off. And it looks like Sunset Raven is missing the timing window of a free site. Although with 2e5, they might as well save it. Too late.
Oh. Window play did not expect them to be that far out.
Yeah.
Just missed them to the doorway there.
Not living his best life, just trying to get on site and being absolutely smoked there.
Yeah,
but,
I can hear comments saying, "Why did you leave site open?" Oh, please, no one. Oh, around the corner.
Did I hear a clip there? Did you hear the clip?
Yeah, I didn't. I was talking, so no, I can only hear myself.
I heard a clip as he shot the person around the corner, which was like crazy. I don't know.
Weird.
Maybe he one-handed and clipped through the wall on the other side, but obviously he didn't because he diffused them by hand. Probably just me and my old ears hearing things. But yeah, I don't think there was in the cards 2e5, even though they got the early picks. But yeah, it's rough to hold that. 4-2
the 2v5 retakes are almost the most scary to me. It's like, you don't know where they are, and you gotta watch every corner, and you gotta waste so much time clearing everything.
Yeah, but you have 5 people. You can sacrifice 3 and still have an even fight. So like...
Yeah, but you know as well as I do, people can't coordinate.
But yeah, it's swinging back. There's a back and forth here. It looks like they're going back to A. Still have the money. They have the time.
Oh my lord.
Power of the M4, I guess. Not entirely sure why he's flashing there, because surely after you kill 3 people, you don't expect more. Then again, it's Sunset Ravens, so he's going for
I think
more
Comet's
or
hungry
not.
for the
There
ace.
was timing, which would be not wise, but it might just work.
No, but it would be awesome. Ace denied.
And Sunset Ravens like faltering a little bit. They're getting really like shaken here. Not playing the game, I would say. Gets the
Yeah.
kill. He should save now. 30 seconds, 25 HP left. Can Rocket
seeing-
save? He gets the
Seeing
gun.
Comet's push up from the car there, I was thinking that Shio has no business getting more than 1 kill. 3 people ready to peek, but somehow it worked out. They were just not expecting the aggression. There probably was some kind of flash business going on that I didn't pay attention to.
Potentially, and sometimes it's just timing, like somebody steps in front of you and then he gets headshotted and then you can't even shoot back and you die. You know, sometimes that's how the M4 crumbles or something, but
yeah.
So far,
yeah, I hate having teammates
working. It's definitely better for Lucky Round this map, but again, we have the crazy swing on Ulrich where Lucky Round was like really having a good start and then it all fell apart. So we shall see. But I would say Sunset Ravens should get more rounds on the T side. They definitely can't be happy with the current result. It looks like they're going for a B here.
Want to
not sure
go
what
for
that
B,
smoke
but not a rush.
It's about, because now they just smoke themselves off and can't even do anything.
Oh, was that the T side smoke?
Yeah, the CT threw a grenade into tunnels, I believe. But I could be wrong, it could be the other way around. Regardless, they're kind of stuck now, which isn't the worst. But,
quite interesting
so
how
people...
last game Miller and Shuma were towards the top of the scoreboard. Now they have 1 kill so far. Just shows
I
how,
wouldn't read too much into it, especially on the CT side. If they don't, I'm not sure where Miller is playing. Oh, they get a gun. That's nice. But if he's playing like a inactive lane, so to speak, then you know it's hard to get kills. Basically.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything to read from it other than it's interesting how it can shift so drastically from map to map, and it's not even like you're playing worse. Sometimes you just get timed out. You know, they get the timings on you, and there's little you can do.
Yeah, Chuma clears the side, so 10 seconds on the clock. I feel like this was going in Lucky Round's favor, but I don't think they shifted as much to B and mid as they needed to. And this retake could be tricky. They have 2 clippers, they have some util, but
absolutely
Sunset
doable and
Raven
worth going
must
for.
know. Sunset Raven must know where they are. Oh, beautiful
now
headshot.
it's much more difficult. Yeah, 3 people shooting at you at once is not a good time.
Yeah, it was in that moment he knew he fucked up.
So
maybe this is the swing. If they can get 5-4, I feel like this is somewhat of a save. Obviously, you want a better half, I would say, as a T. But if you can 5-4 and then, oh my god, we're sideways. I'm puking.
oh Jesus!
Are we sideways forever? This is new bug.
Cameraman, you're drunk.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Maybe it was for the TikTok for people who have the phone.
Oh, yeah. Vertical video.
I think the game's crashed. No, it's not crashed.
Maybe
1 second.
We have floating smoke grenade. Was that just a bug or the smoke grenade?
Yeah. Alright. Give me a second. Working on it.
Time you...
I think we're good.
Look at these beautiful guns.
I'm not going to follow a grenade.
That grenade was a little bit wild.
It'll be wonky anyway. Which allows some lucky round to take ramp. Take pit, rather. Can be a difficult position to flush a CT out of.
And they clear lower tunnels, so they must know now. But if Lucky Round gets killed there, yeah, good trade.
Oh, well, this is
about to
very
die.
dangerous for... Yeah.
And now B is wide open.
3v3.
If they would just go to B now, they have the entire map for themselves. This is a huge
Yeah,
mistake by Lucky Round.
That's what they're doing. We know
The
Leon's the lead player.
A-long player needs to go into mid to support his team, move off. He's not supporting there. Now Lucky Round reads it, but it's way too late.
Yeah. They should also have known there was an A-long play on the T side,
Yeah.
so they wary of the flank, of course. Comet there doing some pre-firing. They're gathering up before the retake. Exactly going in one by one.
It's exactly what they do, and now Miller has the last round, but I don't think he really can do anything. 20
He does
seconds.
have clippers.
No point in saving.
Knows where one is, at least. Gets the first kill. At least once right on site, but doesn't clear the corner.
He just didn't
It's
have
tough.
time, so...
Yeah, you can't clear everything.
Yeah, pretty good half for Lucky Round, despite the last 2 rounds, I would say. But now if they can equalize on the 5th round, the 5-5, then anything goes, really.
You know, a couple of years ago, I would have said that as long as you can get like 2-3 T-side rounds, then you're happy because you're expected to win a lot more on CT. But nowadays, I feel like it's a lot more even at halftime for a lot of teams. There's a 5-man long rush.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
You hate any time people don't split up. But see, it's a 3v3 now. Trades out.
Good util there. But
Chuma getting
Chuma
overwhelmed.
Just face planted. Person sneaking through the smoke and gets away with it.
And Clam getting beautiful retake. Yeah. Rewarded for the aggression there through the smoke. Very beautiful.
Yeah, I think the car player was focused on long. You know, shoot the smoke. You have infinite ammo. It's free. Just test it a little bit. And if you hear the funny sound, then you shoot some more. So,
you know, tunnel vision is a very dangerous thing. And it's even more prevalent, I think, in VR because you're like literally tunneled in on the vision you have in front of you. So it's very easy to, you know, you just go around a corner and you miss someone just standing there. It's not because you're stupid, it's because that's how VR works almost. You probably add to that, you don't have a mini-map of where all your teammates are. It's difficult to coordinate, basically.
Yeah. And Lucky Round decided to force this with the AKs and nothing else. And this is where the ump actually comes in punishing. I mean, it's a pretty even fight. The AK obviously can defeat the ump, but at the same time, with no armor, the ump is actually pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I mean...
Now it's a 2v3.
If my opponent has an AK and no armor, and I have an ump, I don't necessarily fear them. I just know that I might get domed. But I think that the time to kill for an ump versus no armor is probably shorter than the AK if you hit one shot.
I mean, the AK is one shot to that. If you need 4 bullets,
that's why I said if you hit body shots.
Yeah, if you hit 4 bullets. But yeah, it seems like Lucky Round is falling apart a little bit. That force was certainly a strategy, but now they are, you know, struggling, I would say.
Yeah. Back to your fundamentals, get some picks, try to maybe punish some aggression from the CT side. Not much else you can do.
Yeah, we see a mixed buy again, and a full B 5-man. Sunset Raven does have the util to shut this down. Will they though?
Here's it.
It's coming super late, I feel like. But the
He's got the
support from mid
support
is
of
there.
his window player. Very for grenade.
Nade. But
Oh,
now
we
the
get a
mid is
flank
there,
from
and
mid.
Alien Tech gets a double. Rocket not
They should know
realizing
there's still
too
a
much
window
spawn.
player.
Yep,
Oh
and he
dear.
cleans it up. They must know
One
where Alien
versus
Tech is because he
two.
got double kills. So he picked
Yeah,
up the
yeah,
gun,
for
so
sure,
this
for
is
sure.
doable, but
1 minute, he could rotate through something. It's not
he
crazy,
doesn't have the
but
bomb.
not when he's dead.
Yeah. 5-7, it's really falling apart. Lucky Round needs to stabilize, or this map is over, and therefore then Lucky Round would be out, despite having lost only one single set matchup in the whole season.
Yeah, I'm being both of our pick for this game.
I was thinking it was going to be close, but so far it seems like Sunset Raven is just, you know, shooting, and it seems to work out. The grenades here not connecting, but denying a lot.
Haven't
Not
seen
falling
too
on
many,
a long.
not been too many grenade kills. Mostly guns.
And they snuck to catwalk, and I don't think Sunset Raven is terribly aware as to how dangerous the situation is.
They've absolutely heard all the running around there now, but that doesn't help when you get shot.
Yeah. Now it's too late. Side is lost. They just need to shut down the CT players.
Oh, is
Instead,
side lost?
Rocket turns it around.
Oh wow!
And all of a
Down
sudden,
to
it's a
1v2
1v2.
now suddenly. And
It's
he knows where
devolving into
Clam
a bit
is.
of a TDM. It's crazy.
Yeah. Miller for
He
sure
might
knows
know
where
where he
Clam
is, but Climb also knows where he is, and he doesn't have the bomb. And he's in
Does
that
have
awkward
one
spot where he has
flash.
to aim up.
Yeah.
Might have heard him there.
Rotate's aiming up.
Doesn't get
Yeah.
him.
You gotta get the headshot there. That's the only way, unfortunately.
Yeah. Climb really pulling his weight in this game. 5-8. It's do or die for Lucky Round.
Again.
I mean, this type of real.
I'm very happy that I'm not seeing any cross-map knife kills.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a clean game. No disconnects, no nothing, no bullshit, no lagging from what I can tell. Apparently we have ping now. Again, Elon comment just getting that kill again, opening up the map, but can they capitalize on it? I feel like last round they didn't really do anything with it. Getting another kill really doesn't want to lose
Comet
it.
is doing some casual carrying of the rest of our team.
Yeah, but now they kind of must have. Oh no, bomb goes down. Perfect flashbang there. Gets another. Climb also refuses to let lose this round.
Clam has been a menace
Yeah.
against Lucky
Also
Round.
very good flashbang. I think Miller was at least partially flashed there. Yeah, he has to
But
hold
at least
this
now
grip.
they know where Clam is. Clam is on B, that's for certain.
These boxes probably still are 10, so you could test that. Yeah, it's a battle between who doesn't want to lose, and this time Comet wins. But yeah, there was a 1v1 if you really think about it. No disrespect for the other players, but I think both of them got all the kills. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I don't know if the map was updated, but if not, the position where Climb was is actually tenable. Oh, we see another grenade. Oh, it barely misses the corner. That was really close. Chuma could have paid for it with his life. Still does it.
Then it
Comet
pays for it
is
with his
on
head.
fire. Just refusing to elaborate. Just goes in and shoots everybody.
Terminator style.
Climb just returns the favor and just gets somebody in mid through the smoke on catwalk. And there's a mid push, but no, it's going. Miller shuts it down though with a 3K right there.
It is a save
saying
from
I'm also in this game.
the CT side mostly. It seems they brought pistols to a gunfight. which is very inadvisable to do. But you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's interesting. I thought their economy would hold out longer, to be honest. And I
And
think Climb still had the money for the
is
M4. He got a bunch of M4 kills.
yeah, Milo's now
But now,
obviously
yeah,
gonna have to
Lucky
save.
Round. Yeah, Lucky Round coming back here, 7-8 now. Eco is equalizing. They are on the T, so
This kind of
it's wide
this
open
kind of
again.
positioning from Lucky Round, I'm not a fan of. It's spreading them out this wide. You want to make sure that if Jedi wants to try and poke around, look for cheeky kill, that you can trade them out immediately. But if Leon, for example, dies, no one's there to trade him out. At least there's no punish. Now that we have a little bit of time here, what do you think is the meaning of soggy gas? Apart from the literal meaning
what?
of the words.
What? I didn't hear it because of bomb explosion.
I was asking the meaning behind the name Soggy Gasket.
Oh, I've stopped thinking about what Nap does with his names a long time ago. I feel like it's just better for my sanity. Smoke's coming out. Standard, just blazing it in spawn. Another grenade. I feel like it was perfectly timed that just nobody went there. That's unfortunate. Yeah. That was a beautiful grenade.
It was absolutely right on the corner. Alien Tech taking out the rocket with a quick shot to the head.
I think he was aggressive in mid and got punished for it. Can you check mid if the corpse is like on the mid ramp?
No corpse.
No, but it might have gotten muted. I'm not sure where it is.
Comet
gets
their usual thing.
There's blood
that's
there, but I think that's from mid. Chuma now in mid, and I'm not sure.
Sending bomb down mid. Now this is a very dangerous play, especially when you have Clam hiding around the corner.
But Clam ran out of ammo, but Chuma is there to get the frags, and now it's a 1v2. They probably don't know where Yako is. So it's
now
there's Wimpy, but he did he see him? I don't think he saw him the first time, but now he definitely does.
Whoa.
I think Yaku reloaded there. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like he swung back in and reloaded, and that got him killed. 7-9.
That's the kind of round where, when you're a lucky round, it feels like you're letting it go through your fingers. Not sure what they were planning with that mid push.
The Clam tucked in the corner really like took off the pressure of Chuma. Sure, Clam got killed, but they all both swung into the corner, and then Chuma could just clean it up. That was just unnecessary, I would even say, a little bit. But yeah, it's do or die. I said this before, but now it's definitely true. If they don't win this round, it's all over. Rocket gets Yaku.
And they will be executed.
Pushing. They're all on A long.
Whoa,
Comet once again.
Comet.
Gets Snub. I don't know why he keeps fighting
versus
Pit. This just seems like, why take this fight, Nub? But yeah, Rocket pushed all the way, so he knows that they must be either really far at front B or all on A long, and they were all on A long, so this is not going well. The clock's ticking, 50 seconds, 44.
Oh, careful, Alien Tech. Rocket's peeking.
And now the push
you don't know why people are taking these fights, but I mean, have you considered this? Blam, blam, shoot, shoot.
Yeah. And they take side.
4v2 now. But Clam is still alive, as is Chuma, and these two have, these past few rounds, very much been shooting above their weight class. And
they do have enough flashbangs to do a valiant effort, but their economy is also not great, so I could go... Oh my god!
Nade.
What a nade!
Yeah, let's see that again.
Beautiful. I think as soon as the flashbang came out, the counter nade came.
Like it came from car. Ramp. Oh, ramp. And what a timing.
Clam getting blasted.
Chuma very low as well. Yeah, I don't see pushing this. That would be wildly inappropriate.
Yeah. Miller probably even heard that it was a double tag. Maybe not, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
he's
Because if you
the
kill
guy.
someone with a nade, you don't hear the tag sound.
Yeah. Again, there was shooting and flashbanging and everything. So could have been that he missed it. Yeah, Trump was in no
Miller's
position.
super ears.
He gets guns though. 8-9. This is a nail biter right here. Anything can happen. Sunset Raven does have the money to keep going until the end.
Yeah.
But so does Lucky Gun.
Those guns were quite important. Lam and Nub here not having the money for an actual buy. Had to survive on their teammates' generosity with those stolen guns.
Listen. It's not their money, it's our money. Okay? This is the rule.
You know, a lot of players that I've played with will say that.
Oh no, the sideways flashbang is back. It's a funny bug. You know, everybody felt their...
It is.
Oh, it's unstuck.
Just keep shaking the camera, I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah. But yeah, Sunset Ravens must feel shaken by now, because their attack was going well, and their defense was going well, and then it wasn't, you know? And now all of a sudden it's really even.
That Sunset Ravens, despite being able to buy, have opted for an eco round, partial go.
Yeah, I feel like this is miscommunication. They had the money and also into next round, but you know, if the call comes, the call comes.
I'm not sure if they do have it into next round. Jedi and Rocket would buy.
They should
have very little left.
With the money they have, they should be able to maybe not full buy with everything, but guns and util for sure.
Well, if it's one round you wanna be able to buy on, it's the 9-9.
Yeah, for sure. That Sky Flashbang might have not been effective, but it's enough to clear out Jedi.
I mean, Comet can definitely...
Safe round
this
kills.
game
and
alone, Comet can get multiple highlights.
Yeah, but if you show the scoreboard for a second, like I think out of those 23 kills, we have to deduct like a 10 because 10 and up, and he just gets farmed at this point. It's brutal. Like I feel like Sunset Ravens needed to swap out, change position because it was not working. Comet was just relentlessly getting those kills and opening up that lane, and at some point you just need to make the call and switch something up if it's not working. And yeah, we're going into 9-9. It's do or die. Maybe like this is also the thing, you know, there could be the crazy like you're in a good swing and then all of a sudden it falls apart to whatever, the good pre-nades, the early pick, just something, and then you know you're done. You just fall apart. So we'll see if that happens in Lucky Round or if they can keep going. Both Comet and Cam absolutely refuse.
Will we see a 50 cal out of Lucky Round? That's the question.
I don't think so. I feel like this is way too serious to attempt any kind of non-standard play, non-optimal play.
What, are you telling me you can't kill people with a 50 cal?
I mean, you absolutely can, but it's not a gun you usually use. You are way more comfortable with all the other guns. Good pre-nades, but again, they're not even attempting to hold alone.
Yeah, they're not even contesting it.
Comet getting rocket. But there is
That's
a lurk
exactly the opening you want.
Oh, the timing. He was able to climb up and they didn't realize.
Suddenly 5v2. I mean, I'd wager
everything
that this
is
is
falling
Lucky
apart
Round's
of
game,
Sunset
but...
Raven. Yeah, this is incredible hard to come back. 2-5 lost side. They know it's the B players. He does get this important pick.
Yeah, I mean,
but
this is still
Chuma was not able to get a kill.
You have Util, you have Clippers, Chuma. They do, but they look to almost be giving them 1v1s here.
No, they're just delaying with Util. He's even falling down.
Oh,
gets the kill.
Doing the Goomba stomp.
Good nades. He gets a pick. And another.
Slam doesn't even have
the head being
Clippers,
too strong and crazy game.
Absolutely more of a nail biter.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about players going 20 plus kills, but here you go. Obviously, on a 19-round game, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but still, both Comet and Clam absolutely refused to like give this game away. But in the end, Comet was able to like bring it. And what a comeback means we're going into game 3 and it's do or die for both teams this time.
Do or die counter for Ruffle, please.
That's I believe the 5th or something. Is Museum the final pick? That would be Lucky Round's choice. I think it's a good choice. I don't think Sunset Ravens is ready for this. I don't think they play this a lot.
Indoor Mirage.
This might just be what they needed to do. Let me just pull up the stats.
This isn't the right game. This is going to be called off.
Yeah.
All right.
But
not everyone.
Bringing up the stats while we wait. Sunset Raven played this season twice. They did win both times. I just have to check against whom.
That means that the game probably isn't finished just yet.
That might just be. I'm trying to stall here. Give me 1 second. Trying to find the game. So they won against the Plants once on Museum. And they won against OP. Interesting. OP was 9-10. OP famously a bunch of scrubs, especially the Toadies guy. If he wasn't hacking, then he would be like, I don't know, 0-10 in every game.
Toadies absolutely hacked in a headshot against me yesterday. Like, if you look at the cost, it's like, it's either the like flippiest flick or, you know, there's something sus about that little kid.
For sure.
I'd say something more, but he's only 14, so you know you can't pick on kids.
Yeah, I mean you can't be too harsh on the kids. But yeah, Sunset Ravens only played it twice during the entire time. I think they banned it a lot from at least last season. I feel like that was the case. I could be wrong. So I think this is a good pick from Lucky Round. Although let me check Lucky Round's stats on this. They also didn't play it a ton. They played it also twice. They also won it twice. But maybe they just feel more comfortable. They won it versus... come on, VRML website. They won against OP. So, you know, again, OP losing. Maybe you should pick a Museum against OP. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we don't reply, but we want to play Museum.
And then they also won against Plants on Museum. Looks like Plants is trying their luck on Museum 4-10 also. So both teams probably not the most practiced map, but you know it's an old map, so they should know it. The question is, when will it be finished? Is it still going? We haven't had anybody join in chat, so I would assume that it hasn't concluded. And if you do join in chat,
no spoilerinos, please.
No spoilers. Don't say anything.
That's the one. It has all the players.
Ideally, don't even type, because usually the winner joins the chat. That's just how that goes normally. So if you see people chatting, and it's likely.
Yeah, this is a nail biter. I'm literally biting my nails.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that though.
Why not? They're tasty.
What have you got under your fingernails? You know what? Don't answer that.
Nothing. I clean them regularly.
While we wait, we can zoom into that bridge competitive game. I feel like that's
you want to see some...
is it still going on?
It is still going on.
Oh, hell yeah. 1v1
Is it still going on, or is it just an old save now?
You know, back in the days of DreamHack, you know, CS 1.6, when I was attending there, they would have this like announcer that regularly would be going like 1-on-1 on a map, Team Sweden. And
here's the thing, this is for the bots.
Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately we can't observe TDM A maps in PUBG. Otherwise, I would totally do that. Yeah, but it's a 1v1.
I think Solstice's got this. Oh wait, it's 2v bots.
Yeah.
They're the best friends. They're just enjoying, they're enjoying their new VR thing. They just got this thing, and now they're gonna play it. It's so cute.
Nah, they're way too confident. He has a skin on his gun. No way they're new.
Yeah, dude, the people who spend the most are the ones with least hours.
Well, I think this is a free skin.
That's scientifically proven, you know.
Bot's just taking the fight from across the map. But you're getting the first blood. Bob is already going down. This is
Jesus,
tense.
only 15 seconds in.
He's using the head peek against Bot Mike. What is Bot Mike even doing?
Bot Mike's a scrub. Now Bot Kurt. Now that's a good bot.
The bot
gets
didn't kill.
Killed by Bot Rick.
Rick!
It's brutal.
I trusted you, Rick.
Bot Rick saw the one hand and punished it. He was like, take your guns in both hands. You're not aiming
No
tech.
scrubs on my team.
Oh, we got it. We got it. That was enough of that.
Bot Rick indeed was top fragging. We have to interrupt it though, because, you know, it would be too much in terms of action. So it looks like the
You know
game
what we-
concluded again. If you join and if you play, then please don't say anything. We just want to get this.
Yeah, we want to have fun.
But yeah, since this was Lucky Round's pick, it looks like sounds very interesting choosing CT first. Which, you know, usually you tend to, or there's the strat that you pick the side that's easier, which I think on this map is clearly CT. But on the other hand, if you can pick CT first and then get 8 or 9 rounds, you can really put the pressure, especially in this like best of 3. This is the do or die. There it is again. And meaning like if you're up against like a, I don't know, 0-8, you might just fall apart completely then. You know, this is a huge gamble either way. And it looks like a B.
I mean, I just
5-man.
I just picked CT because blue is nicer than red.
Also M4. You get the M4 on CT, so it's always the better side.
Very true. It's very true. I mean, I just rage quit off the CT side.
Of
That's how
course.
I play. That's how I optimize the fun of the game.
Beautiful smoke grenade.
But they are
And now they get
undeterred.
third. Team kill there,
Shit.
but they get enough. Shuma lurking on side, gets one, gets
Alien
two,
makes up
gets
for
3.
it with. Can you get Chuma Alien? No!
Gets the
Chuma
ball.
cleaning up with that Glock. I mean, the Glock is dangerous at short distance. It's,
Yeah, it's very
you
balanced
know,
gun.
it's the headshot machine basically, and if you can duck and weave between cover, it can be extremely difficult to flush you out.
Yeah. I feel like the mistake here was to not expect somebody on side. Usually on pistol, at least, you don't have somebody deep in catwalk. You have 2 people on side just to shut down anything like this, and they didn't expect somebody swinging out, and they got brutally punished for it. And yeah, I mean, it's very CT sided, so it's not unusual, I would say. They need to win, I would say, at least 3 rounds to go into the half feeling well. Anything more is obviously better. But
Museum
pistol
is
like that, not great.
Museum is a tricky map because it's indoors, so you can't just be throwing these really long distance nades and smokes and such to try and get kills and set up takes. You have to practically expose yourself if you want to be getting those util down.
Interestingly, he's trying to wallbang with that SMG.
I mean,
The traces
it looks
are
like
going
the bullets are
through.
making through. Yeah.
But
Can't
only if
you
you
actually
don't-
wallbang the door with the SMG?
Interesting. I learned something. Apparently, I think he got a kill in. Can you go to the? No, he didn't get a kill. Maybe tracers are misleading. Like there can be tracers and no damage. There's a
Yeah.
point like that in auto.
Programming a game is hard, okay?
Jedi Milo gets to, Nub gets comment. That must feel good. And now it's just Leon with a sliver of health. So he already got spotted. Deagle
That's
in
the
the
one
dream,
time
but I
Nub
don't
will
think it's
get
happening.
comment.
And he makes that money, 7.2k on the 3rd round. That is crazy, but that's the power of Dion. He can bankroll this team now. So
Give
that's
someone a
good.
50 cal, do it.
No city 50 counts.
No.
Interestingly, now he decides to go for the G3. It's not a very popular gun, I feel like. Leon has to buy an AUG. Not a good start for Lucky Round. But we know that the game was sort of... I mean, there might have been a break, so maybe shouldn't read too much into it, but it's also possible that it was close again. And this map tends to be close, I would say. just because of how CT sided it is. I didn't even check, but it looks like we have no swapping. It's still this. No, actually, Yaku is out for Sam. Samsonite. On the
Sam had a rough
Sunset
game
Ravens
on Oil
side.
Rig. Maybe he's warmed up properly now.
I'm just wondering, didn't Sunset Raven have somebody else for the first map?
Yeah,
they had Mike.
Nub
Interesting, because Mike was doing well.
Yeah.
On first map, so
trade between Nub and Alien Tech. Clam taking out Sam Knight, which leaves us to a 2v4 for the terrorists. Very difficult position to be in when you want to retake a site like A that has a million separate positions to shoot you from.
Yeah, I almost feel like they need to save this one. 35 seconds.
Yeah, but this amount of time, if you had like maybe a minute left, you could definitely send one of the players down through to mid, try and get a pick somewhere. Because like, you need to try and isolate the CTs and hit them where they don't expect it. That's the only way to win rounds like this. You're not gonna do a full-on assault.
So Soggy is Nub, or the player formerly known as Nub, I guess, since he tends to change his name. What happened to Mike? I don't really know. I guess we could ask Santa Ravens after this game. Hopefully everything is all right. Mike does live in Israel, which at times can make swimming tricky. But yeah, hopefully everything's good. And this was a decision and not like forced by external factors. Absolutely. But yeah, another round from Sunset round, 3-0. It's working well for them. So far, only Alien Tech got kills. He even got a kill on Comet, which is not ideal. So.
And Chuma is so far riding high on his first round kills there. It's kind of funny when you sometimes get all your kills on like the pistol rounds and then nothing else, but you're still quite high on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean he's on B side, and so far they haven't. You know, after the first initial round, they decided A B side is not for us.
Yeah. It's like being the anchor on Van on Mirage. Very nice shot from Alien Tech somewhere.
I think it was on B. So maybe Sunset Ravens will fall off now. But they did shoot on A, so they will have an anchor on A.
Taking out Chuma as well, but gets traded out by Rocket. So at least you have the cat player there ready to respond. But it's now a 4v3, and the real target is A, which they don't realize. Clam is good for one, but Leon finishes him off.
Yeah, they did flash there, and I feel like that kind of gave it away. Interestingly, Miller decides to plant on this side, away from his teammate.
Absolutely. And now it's 2v1, Comet sighing while having to retake on the opposite side of the site. It's not planted for you, no! And it's clips.
I don't know why Miller was doing that.
Yeah,
honestly.
Because had it been planted on the right side, the Comet could absolutely have held that for long.
Yeah, but also Jedi was in ticket, so planting on that side was the more dangerous play. So I don't know.
Maybe feared
that was winnable.
Lounge. Oh, for sure it was winnable. I mean, they had a 4v3 and then they took out 2, so it was like a 3v2.
Oh, whatever they do, they need to like make a play now.
Yeah, I think
is not a good start.
The tactic of sending in Alien Tech and like here go to the site, get kills, seems to work out. Are we seeing a repeat from the previous round?
I would like to see Lucky Round sort of making it
that
way. Oh, gets caught off guard.
Util in hand.
Yep. Sort of stay behind them, so they don't know it's a B. But so far they are not confident enough to do this. But it doesn't seem like Sunset Raven knows, because Rocket is still sort of probing and trying to figure out where the players are.
Yeah, Tech going all the way. Chuma not expecting Alien to be that deep in sight already, and Miller killer
And
getting the
Rocket
drop on
not
the easy
expecting
Rocket
that.
was trying to flank. Yeah. So a 4v2 now, and this is the moment. If you get like one pick early here, then it may be worth going for, especially with the bank. Although they don't have a huge bank. They seem to have spent most of their money each round. But Clam's already made step here. Should have been called by Leon.
By Sam, he's in Catwalk. But Sam
yeah.
should save this.
Going for exits here, it seems. Seeing if anyone wants to leave the site with the way they came. Can we see the scoreboard quickly? Yeah, I feel the it's all alien tech on the T side at the moment. He's been getting those initial picks. He's been opening up the sites wide. Gotta feel a little
but
bit
so far
bad.
it hasn't translated into rounds, right?
It's translated to one round. But we do know. We know everyone here can shoot if given the opportunity. Comet dropped 25 kills last map, so maybe all of our kills are used up. Maybe that's as many as you get per game. I gotta go to the
Struggling to pick up the gun.
Buy myself more kills. Like after a game like the last one, especially one that ends 10-9, and you get that many kills, there's gonna be a lot of adrenaline in your body. You're gonna be trembling. That's why having a break in between is quite nice, because you get to reset yourself. You can get a drink of water, you could take a piss, whatever. Will Comet expect this aggression?
Yes.
Yes, is the answer.
And it is interesting how bad sort of the ego is on Sons of the Raven. 4 in a row, and they do have some rifles, but some players need to save. That's punishing now. Now Lucky Round can potentially get another, although it's now a 3v4. And I'm not sure what Lucky Round's doing. Sort of. Yeah.
They're not sure where to go.
I think we should get a gun now.
I think we should start calling that the Konami code. When they come side, they're going B, A, B, A. Down to a 1v2 now with Leon. Knows where one of them is. I mean, both of them are the B players.
He has to plant the bomb though, 15 seconds.
Oh, that is tough. That's the bomb. Let's get that bomb down. Oh.
Yeah.
We're probably better to like hide behind there and planting on the long end of the site. I
think he was afraid of time. He was on 8 seconds, so he was afraid he was not going to make that.
Yeah, that's fair. That happens.
But again, I feel like the bomb was like a little bit out of position on the stairs up there. 5-1 is rough going for Lucky Round. They really have to hope that they can shut it down on the CTP side.
Yeah. I mean, Alien Tech has twice the kills of the rest of his team combined. So it's been a rough game so far for a lot of them. Meanwhile, on the CT side, the kills are by far more evenly distributed.
And maybe they're doing now what I was thinking they should do, although I wouldn't do it with 5. I would still hold some lanes. But if Alien Tech can get the pick early, Sons of Raven might not read anything into this, and then if the site gets crashed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, oh, that could have been an amazing grenade if it was cooked and didn't land on the corner.
So even if it... Oh, Stealth Flash?
Yeah.
And gets killed. Looks like they swapped out Shuma with Rocket there.
Well, Rocket's always been playing the cat area. Is that Shuma in the gift shop now? Oh, lovely shot by Leon. Yeah, it seems to be. This is also a rather difficult retake, especially if you have multiple players in gift shop.
But the bomb is not planted, I think. I think
No, it's not.
the planter got killed. So now
You have
time is on
35
their side.
seconds. But it's a
They have to make a
2v2
play.
now. They know where they are, but yeah. Taking space now for the T side has proven difficult. 20 seconds. Bomb in hand. Yep, the bait. And they fall for
Perfect
it.
bait.
Almost bad. Miller 1 shot away from being dead, but
I mean, they had to peek out and deny that plan, but they didn't realize where.
Maybe it would have been smarter to actually give them the plant and then take them on the running back into position.
Well, if you do it during the plant, it's essentially a 2v1. I just feel like they should have saved the flashbang. Like somebody was flashing onto site and then didn't really do anything with it. I think it was Clam from Catwalk. He flashed the player, but he didn't peek out. He didn't get intel. So if he had kept that flashbang and then popped it during the plant, I feel like this could have been more brutal. But it was a round for lucky round, which is what they needed. And in fact, deciding to reload.
Very similar.
Gets
Chuma this time being on it. Oh,
That
an
was still
amazing headshot.
Yeah, and he keeps going, which he shouldn't.
Alien's time to carry. He was saying, you know, Comet, save your back. Let me do the carrying this game.
But it's over-aggressive. They had the site. They didn't need to do this. And now Rocket is in the flank, and they have no idea about this, I think. 2v3.
The aggression is good.
He doesn't get the pick.
That was vital, that pick. I mean, it was still a 1v3, but yeah, not getting the corner play there. The aggression of post-plant can work out, definitely, if you're outnumbered. But if you have the numbers, yeah, you should play defensively.
Yeah, you know, going into Cavalry maybe, but then he just kept pushing and he got killed.
Lucky round swapping in Yaku for Alien Tech, suddenly.
This might have been a crash, probably, I would assume.
Most likely, I don't see any other reason. It's, you know, that terrible Danish internet that we all know of.
But at least they swapped out so fast. Oh, beautiful name. They swapped out so fast that they didn't lose a single round. It was full 5v5.
Yeah. That is...
Yeah, nothing Rocket can do.
Good.
Just
Chef's
on point. Oh, Alien Tech had to reef.
Now, getting Rocket there definitely would encourage some mid-aggression, which Miller seems to be doing here. Seems to also be getting the timing through the door, if he can overcome these climbable surfaces.
Which are challenging.
Yeah.
Oh,
hello,
no.
Clam.
Clam not expecting that. And now A is wide open. Jedi Milo's totally surrounded. He has to hold this, but mid is like... Oh, Chuma is still in CT, so that's a good hold there.
And they let Yamada get a kill there, but they know where Chuma is, and...
Oh my god, I was about to say, what are you doing? Chuma is in CT, but Sam was there to deny the frag. I don't think that was intentional, but it worked out in our favor. 5-4,
yeah. Close
half, 4 rounds for lucky round. Actually pretty good. It looked absolutely
definitely respectable.
Then it swung around.
Absolutely. Yes. But will they continue to do well without Alien Tech there?
I wouldn't read too much into that. He got a lot of kills and a lot of important ones too. But
I mean,
again,
he was like 12-4 or something. That's pretty dominant.
How many of those translated into round wins? I think 2, maybe 3. Last round was with Yaku, so they got the round there. So I'm not like talking down, but on the T side, it's definitely harder.
It absolutely is. Yaku doing some early aggression here into storage. Is able to kill one, put a little hurt on Chuma, but the flash unfortunately didn't last long enough. But it was otherwise an excellent plan.
I'm also not sure about Sunset Raven here. They are split apart far, but if they don't use this timing now, then it was all for nothing. They need
Final
to go
goal
now.
is B, and the site is open.
Is that a silencer
That-
on Jedi Milo's gun? It is.
Hell
That's
yeah,
insane.
it is. He's James Bond.
But yeah, he has to go in. I'm pretty sure
License
James
to
Bond is
kill.
not Scottish.
No,
I'm not
I
sure what
think-
they're
Depends
waiting
on the
at.
Bond.
It's resetting
Yeah.
now. They
I mean,
expect
it's-
sight to be clear, but it's not. Oh, Miller gets caught with his
Very
gun out
nice
of hand.
kill.
And now anything goes. Non-default
Yeah,
plant,
it's a
interesting choice.
3v3.
Where might Jedi Milo be? They have no idea of knowing. Chuma gets Leon,
And the round
and now it looks
started
pretty
so
bad
well
for
for
Lucky
Lucky Round, but yeah, pushing
Yes.
electric, both players on Cat. This is like a nightmare scenario on the site. They are gonna get swung. Very little you can do about it. Isn't Ian Fleming Irish though?
I have no idea.
Was Roger Moore not Scottish? I could be wrong.
No, he is British. My bad.
6-4. It's a good start for Sunset Ravens on the tee. Traditional Deagle save on Lucky Round side. I like it.
And an
Will
AUG
it
from
pay off?
Rocket. That's interesting. Ruffle is such a traditionalist.
Bit of team damage there. Clearing out Miller.
Rocket and
They're
Sam
losing their ball.
trading. They should definitely have expected this. Gasket good for one, gets taken up by Leon Stieg, but yeah, this he's gonna see if he can put any kind of damage, maybe even just chip their armor so they have to buy new ones. But here come the guns. Now we might actually see Lucky Round's defense and judge whether it holds or not.
If they can win this round, they can stabilize. If they lose this round, it's going to be really hard. 8-4 is not something you want to see. 8-4 with an eco advantage on the T side, though. That would be really hard to come back. It looks like a fast B, ballsy, but I respect it.
Like 5-4 seems even, but once you realize that if you lose pistol round and you lose the conversion, it's 7-4, and that's a lot less even.
Yeah.
One player is down.
Too aggressive here on the push.
Now...
They had the site, they had a free pick, they had the bomb plant. Would have made it 5v4 on a hold, but inside lost the player, and now they're losing more.
No, the defense
not
is
expecting that flying.
crumbling. One by
it's all
one.
down to Plum.
No retakes. No retakes, and
killed.
it's all. That was a very good retake.
This is pretty
That's all
much
you can say about it.
Yeah, this is how it needed to be. I don't even know why it was that good, to be honest, because it was just a bunch of subsequent fights,
like
I guess.
The CT or the T side didn't have anyone in position to trade anyone out, so the quad player first got beat by 2 players, then the side player lost their one-on-one, which happens, but optimally you shouldn't lose that, and Rocket is then distracted by the players on site, and the flank comes in with perfect timing.
Yeah, it's not like after such a take, this is a horrible gut punch then.
But I think how easily they got sight has got Sunset Raven going B again. They're thinking, we'll just do that again, and then play better post plant. Easy.
But this time they have to be slower. There was the util that they couldn't afford the round prior, and now they are holding up here. They know there's at least 2 players there.
Oh,
too aggressive. Giving Clam a free fight. And he's now stuck in the pillar. But gets Clam.
Miller getting 1.
Not the angle
But now
though.
you got 3v4, no player on site or near. Cat player wanna see if he can get some damage done.
I'm not sure why Lucky Run is so late on the rotation. Looked like they didn't believe they would do the same thing twice. But now it happened. It's a 3v4. They don't really have the util. But maybe they have the guns.
3. 2v2 now. There are clips on Sam. That's probably why they're willing to go for this. Oh no.
That's not enough.
It was a very valiant effort, but... And now you definitely want to... Well, Miller buys immediately. I was gonna say you want to save on the MCT side, but...
It can be rough to like, if you save, you know, you have for the final round 9-5, you have the guns, but knowing you will likely go into 9-5 is rough. And so far, the Sunset Raven Eagle is not running away. If they can hold this round, if they can win this round, they can sort of break the eco from Sunset Raven and get another round. Immediate play on Soldier. Interesting.
Miller and Chuma trades. Probably a trade in Lucky Round's favor.
Right here. Yeah, but Sunset Lucky Round is not rotating on this. They should send people to B. They still have 2 people on A.
Yeah.
Okay, now mid is shifting towards Soldier. But still, they seem to be not aware.
Sam having a bit of an off angle there on Rocket, but he can't get the kill. Oh, they tagged Comet. They know where Comet exactly is.
Yeah.
That's rough.
This might just be game.
Yep, the round is said and done. Next round, eco for Lucky Round is going to be abysmal.
Yeah, I mean, it's winnable 1v2 if they give him the fights. If they don't, he doesn't have the time to clear.
Leon should know where one of these. Okay, one down. No idea where Clam is, unfortunately.
Clam should be smart enough to not do anything until he hears, like, he knows he doesn't have clippers. The eco is way too bad.
Yeah, you don't have the time to run over here. Unless there are clippers somewhere, but there aren't.
Yeah, no chance. Although it's not planted default. But he's keeping his cool.
Yeah.
Until he blows up. 9-5. This is the final round for Lucky Round. Can they bring it back, or will it be it for this championship?
Final round if they lose.
Exactly.
Their final chance to start pulling this game back.
Yeah, I have to say, so far their CT is not really working out. I want to say they lost multiple rounds. They lost a lot of rounds on B. Looks like they're stacking now. I'm not sure they needed to stack. I just feel like A needed to be more towards mid, more sooner to on the support.
Yeah.
Because, you know, B felt multiple times and they didn't adapt at all.
And Ravens are leaning heavily B. They have multiple steps up there. Comet in this Yaku in the same position as Comet was before that.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that corner. You're never gonna out. And if they drop, you know.
But Comet here trying to pull something back, dancing around, running around in circles on the site.
And is aware there's another player there and gets him as well.
Now they do have bomb down.
Yeah, they know
so
where
it's
bomb
kind of
is.
like it's almost like Sunset Raven now have to retake the site.
Yeah, they do. They know Comet is on site and they probably suspect the other player there, but
they don't have... saw Leon as well.
A lot of util Chuma's 2 flashbangs could get Comet this way, but this smoke is really good.
They should have had the time to send one player. Oh, both go into... Oh, Leon taking both out. I was gonna say they should have sent one player back, and through gift shop they would have had the time to do so.
This would have been risky, I feel like, because they might have gotten him, but then Comet and the time was just not in their favor. It was a good idea here going just in and like getting a 2v1, trading out a person to bring it down to a 1v1. It just happened to be that Leon was there to swing back into cover and then come back out and getting the double there. So that's just how it goes sometimes. I feel like well played from both sides.
The classic lose one round so we switch sides. Let me just smoke myself off. Thank you.
Not
ideal.
I would say.
Or maybe there's some 4D chess going on.
I don't think so. And it's especially bad since Lucky Round has not fell off A at all, and I don't think they're gonna start now.
It's true.
Although Leon might get bum rushed here, he's not paying attention to the door. He's busy trying to nade somebody.
Yeah, Gil getting the kill on Chuma there was excellent, and on Soggy. Save round anyway from Ravens, so don't read too much into
If
the
this wasn't a
results
save,
here.
I feel like this would have been a lot worse for them. But
Oh,
on a
absolutely.
save round, if the enemy has a
absolutely.
freaking Tokarev, which is probably the worst gun you can have in this S&D. Yeah. 9-7. Is this the comeback?
Comeback is real, boys.
Can we have scoreboard for 1 second? Yeah, Leon is in 100 ping. I think he's still playing from the US. I'm not 100%. But yeah, they're going back to their tried and tested B.
That was so close.
So close. That was a little bit unlucky. But you don't need nades. You can just also shoot people in the face.
Yeah.
Get straight out. But where's the other B player? He's deep in
down on camp getting kills. And the flank is early.
The flank is
They
there.
might not expect this. Don't know what Suggy Gasket is doing so exposed, but he's kind of getting covered by the smoke up in control.
But he's about to be cleared. He's fighting with the ladder. Gets killed by the ladder there. I've been there.
Almost got a little scared for Miller there, started running.
And the crossfire is just there.
And it's an excellent retake. Grabbing guns, boys.
The early flank really helped. 9-8 could go either way now. Both teams have the money.
Yeah.
But Sunset Ravens just need one, but they also need to attack, and their B is now faltering. You know, they got the pick, they got the early pick, but the defense of the bomb plant was not there. I think Nub was a
Honestly,
little bit too aggressive, but I feel like he would have died either way. So
on these maps where flanks can be quite fast, if you get the initial kill on sight, it can absolutely be worth just leaving a player behind as alert for the flank. That
the mate tags.
Taking Chuma down to half. Now it's gonna be a Comet for Chuma here, but Comet's not ready for them. Expecting to be that far up already.
With the flashbang, Chuma just runs him over.
Oh, Yaku,
Good trades as
wait
well,
for the rest of the team. Oh, guys, trades aren't good enough here. We got the same flank again, and every player has clippers now.
Oh, Miller does not get clamped. This was crucial. He hadn't.
2v3.
Is this the end? They are both low HP. The clock is ticking. 15 seconds. They have
No
to make a play.
smokes. On site, on site. Your last player, Sam. Can you get the clips? Oh!
He's not attacking the second person. GG. It was a really close
Very
game.
close
there in the
game,
end.
honestly.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. And
Could have
well
gone
played
either
to
way.
Sunset Ravens.
I mean, they won, so they advanced, and they will play a certain FBI team. I heard they are pretty Finnish, so, you know, we'll see about
About
that.
half Finnish now.
Yeah, it contains traces of Finland. And then, you know, next week, we'll see how this all goes.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG.
Thanks, guys, for shoutcasting through that. That was fantastic. The brackets haven't been updated yet, but we know that Lucky Round's going to fight off against Finished Bear Influence, and then from there, the winner of that will fight Old People, who has another life. So if Old People lose, they get to fight another day. But
I
yeah,
think it's the same day, but they do get to fight again.
is it the same day?
Yeah, 2 games on the same day. Yeah.
Which would be crazy. I feel like if OP loses, then we just stop casting, because I can't be bothered to fucking.
To be honest, it's not listed, so it's.
You know. Yeah, mate. We'll see. This is a work in progress tournament, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. GG's though. Have a good night. It was fun casting, Rick. Thank you for hosting, Killian.
Very fun.
And
yeah, thank you, Killian. Excellent.
Thanks for everybody for tuning in. That was it was good to see you all turn out. Hopefully you're here next week for the finals, or over at the main VRML channel, depending on who's actually casting. But yeah, cheers everyone.